We're bringing in now Krishna Guha to discuss the economic impact from Evercore ISI, of course. So, Krishna, do you think this could potentially affect the outlook for growth and GDP next year?
I think at this point it's unlikely to have a major effect. What the market is telling you today is we've seen this movie already. We know how it's going to end, right? It's almost certain Trump gets impeached from the House. It's almost certain he gets acquitted from the Senate, and fairly quickly, too. So we know where this is going. And we also know that the polling data is telling us that it's not a game changer as far as the election year is concerned. If anything, more recently, President Trump seems to have consolidated his position in the polls, including on the question of impeachment. So if you're that type of investor who was worried about a progressive Democrat coming in at the end of next year, then that's another reason to feel more sanguine about the situation right now.
And if the president is able to move past the threat of impeachment, if he's watching these poll numbers strengthening, how do you think that may embolden his policy decisions next year leading into the election?
Well, I think the truth is that he doesn't have all that many policy levers to pull next year. You know, the big policy lever he has that affects the economy, that affects the market, is trade. And he's done the smart thing in terms of de-escalating the trade war with China. You know, the preliminary agreement on the skinny mini deal, it really doesn't solve, by all accounts, the vast majority of the deep structural issues here, but it cools the temperature going into election year. The smartest play, as far as I can see, for President Trump is just keeping his cool on trade through next year. Don't rock the boat. Economy's performing well. He's starting to get some credit for that. That's his ticket to try to win re-election.